A loner looks like a loser to those who don't know what they're looking at. Train different.
Mental.
Hey yo, they watching us, just like the Fox News binoculars. The cops get the drop on us, they lay in the metropolis, doing all they can to change this world in the eyes for us. It's so preposterous how they always try and plot on us. Feel like a pogo stick, where they always try and hop on us. Seem like it's Africa, cause it's way too fucking hot for us. Running from the cops every day becomes monotonous. 3 squad cars deep, they don't approach monogamous. All we the popular, they always gotta watch for us. Turn us into snakes, saying that they gotta die for us. Supposed to be protected, but never wanna die for us. Changing up the facts, and now these faggots wanna lie on us. They wanna take offense when we fight and they get dropped for us. They wanna take our lives and shoot us when they get shot by us. We don't cooperate, they load and lock on us. Explode and blow shots at us, reload and throw shots at us. Hey yo, there's no escape from the watchful eye of the Jake. 5-0 big snakes, one time let it get chased. Make no mistake, right upon your shoulder there's a weight. Take heed to the words I create, there's no escape. There's no escape from the watchful eye of the Jake. 5-0 big snakes, one time let it get chased. Make no mistake, right upon your shoulder there's a weight. Take heed to the words I create, there's no escape. Throw us behind bars, thinking that you got a lock on us. Kill or be killed is a motto we adopt, because inside the belly of the beast, really there ain't no stopping us. Now we caged animals, dogging the very hearts of us. During the daytime, you're making threats that you'll bring home to us. Walk the night shift, your nightstick straight scarring us. Lights out, 9:30, block becomes dark to us. Visitation rights revoke, you trying to make a hall for us. Y'all guards talking shit, hoping that you can start with us. When we make a move, you fuck us up, there's no regard for us. Rockets jumping off, man, you don't break it up, because you know if there's a war, you seals are fucking lost to us. If you had your way, the coroner be putting chalk in us. It's written all over your face and how you talk to us. We don't cooperate, you're gonna swarm a flock in us. Get a lot of cops in us and get some more cops. Hey yo, there's no escape from the watchful eye of the Jake. 5-0 pick snakes, one time let it get chased. Make no mistake, right upon your shoulder there's a weight. Take heed to the words I create, there's no escape. There's no escape from the watchful eye of the Jake. 5-0 pick snakes, one time let it get chased. Make no mistake, right upon your shoulder there's a weight. Take heed to the words I create, there's no escape.
It's so hard out here on the block. Pocket full of rock, looking from the castle. Hard at my 9 to 5, where a nigga find it hard to survive. So hard out here on the block. Pocket full of rock, looking from the castle. Hard at my 9 to 5, where a nigga can't speak is my love.
You see it right there, baby. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the deal. Mental, no escape. Available on YouTube. Go run the streams up for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Corner Street Rap, episode 19. In this thing. I know Rip and Frank gonna tap in, when they get ready and stuff like that, but just go ahead and kick it off. Start it on, 10 o'clock. Joe Numbers here, Corner Street Rap, episode 19. Y'all know what it is. Let me see. Yeah, okay, okay, everything's good. Everything good. Thought something happened real quick, my fault. Yeah, so had an interesting week so far. It's almost Friday. So I'm happy about that. I'm excited about that. I'm ready for the weekend. I had a pretty interesting week so far. Back to school and stuff like that. So on my dad grind, my dad job. So that was interesting. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We'll go ahead and just kick it off then. First topic of the day, as you guys know or are aware, there was an incident that took place last weekend in Lancaster, Texas, with a head coach. You know, he got into an altercation with another head coach for another little league team, and that resulted in, you know, a life being lost at a park, you know, with kids. At supposedly it's a scrimmage, a preseason scrimmage for little league football. And I saw it, and when I first saw it, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. You know, honestly, I was like, damn. Well, I mean, I was like, damn, here we go again. But I was more so upset because it occurred at a little league game, you know, and it was preseason. So I, I just, I don't see a situation where, especially in a, you know, little league environment where you're, what's up, babe? Appreciate you tapping in. But especially in a little league environment, I didn't expect, or I wouldn't think that someone would resort to violence, you know, around little kids. And as we know, the victim, or you know, the victim's name's Mike Hickman. Um, we know who the shooter is. You know, we know the shooter has affiliations and ties to a former NFL, you know, star, NFL cornerback. And the entire situation, like I said, it was sad. And it's unfortunate that Mr. Hickman, you know, he won't get a hashtag. You know, he hasn't got much attention, honestly, you know, outside of just Twitter, you know, and stuff like that. It hasn't haven't seen much media coverage on it. And it's just one of those situations where you think like, damn, if to play the race card, if it was, you know, someone of another race that did it, it would be, you know, news. He'd have a hashtag, and then we'd be, you know, talking about like, why is it still happening and why is it still going on? And unfortunately, that's not the case here. And it's disappointing because his son was the quarterback of the team. And, you know, imagine, you know, your son, a young boy witnessing the death of his father on a football field, you know, of all places. You know, his dad committed his spare time and his, you know, put effort into building and molding those kids up and giving them a solid foundation. And, you know, in an environment where, you know, kids should be kids, and the game should still be fun at this point. The game should always be fun. Football's always been fun. The game should always be fun at its core, at its core base. And these are children. So they'll eventually, you know, with practice and with, you know, repetition and time, they're gonna get it. But because, you know, we know, we can just call it for what it is. We take sports in our communities real serious, especially, you know, primarily at that age, at the pee-wee age, because, you know, a lot of us as parents, you know, we think our kids are the next NFL and NBA stars, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can never take away someone's dream. It's just that, you know, sometimes that's not the reality for a lot of people. A lot of kids in these areas that we come from. And so, you know, a little reality has to make its way into the conversation. So, or, you know, even a backup plan, you know. You know, for example, my mother and my brother, when it was a one point in time in my life where, you know what I'm saying, I thought you know, that's all I wanted to do is, you know, play football, make it to the college, go to the NFL and stuff like that. You know, the reality is it's tough. You know, it's not as easy as it sounds. You know, you got to put a lot of work, a lot of time and effort in, and also you got to apply yourself in the classroom. You know, that makes, you know, you put those two together, you build an athlete. But my mother would always, you know, ask, my brother would always ask, you know, what's your backup plan if it doesn't work out? And at the time, at first it would catch me off guard as a young teenager, and then over time I was able to answer the question like, oh, okay, well, if this doesn't work out, then I'll just go ahead. I'll go to college. I'll get the degree. I'll go ahead and do such and such, and keep it moving. So, whoa, what's up, dog?
Business thing, man.
Yeah, man, over here talking about the incident with the coach in Lancaster.
What happened? I ain't heard nothing about that.
Yeah, it was a head coach in Lancaster last week. He passed away at a game. His
Oh,
son was the starting quarterback on a team, and he's it was a bad play or a bad call gone wrong, by the refs, and then one thing led to another.
oh,
Altercation, violence ensues. They pull a gun out, shoot at the park. The kid, the coach, the head coach ends up dead, and the shooter is the brother of a former NFL player who's also from Dallas, but he went to high school in Richardson, I believe.
hmm.
Yeah, so I was just kind of providing my perspective on it, like how unfortunate it is that coach won't get a hashtag, and he won't get much coverage. And his son and his teammates witnessed him die on the field. And, I feel for those kids because, you know, they're young African American men, young boys, I should say, I'm sorry. And they're already experiencing violence in a place where they should be free and having fun. And that was ruined and taken away from them. And, that's probably gonna haunt them, you know.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah. I didn't know the dude. Okay, so I heard about the shooting. I didn't know Buddy died though. Like I ain't know nobody died from this. I just heard about a shooting at a football game.
Hmm.
That's wild though. There was a
Yeah.
parents. So what was the fight?
It was apparently it was a fourth and 7 call um that went
So
wrong. The
so
other
so
team.
okay. So all right, the flag hit the ground or whatever, and they call something back, and it gets so hot that they start shooting from that.
Hmm. Yep.
That's crazy.
And this unfortunately was us. And and like I say, it's like even having kids and just to know, like just to read that the man's son was the quarterback, and you hear it, and then you see it, and then now you have to live it. And no one is like, hey man, this happened, man. This happened. That should be like headlining news. But
Is it not headliner news?
no.
They didn't hit the DFW,
Mm,
CBS, or nothing like that.
no. I mean, in no way to make a comparison. It's just like I said, it's just unfortunate. We had a hashtag for Mr. Floyd. Why we can't have a hashtag for Mr. Hickman? His son, like not even just his son, his teammates and the opposing team's teammates. So all those little 9-year-old boys heard 5 gunshots go off, saw the head coach from the other team laying on the ground, deceased. What's going
Make a
on, Mark?
hashtag.
Appreciate you tapping in. Oh, I am.
Like that's a simple fix. If you want
Mm-hmm.
a hashtag for the man, make a hashtag. That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it
Let
going
him
to pick
know.
up the same amount of traction? Probably not, because you know what I'm saying. This is, and I hate to say it like this, but this is isolated incident. Gotta say
Mm-hmm.
it like the white folks say about them school shooters, man. This was an isolated incident. Is it bad? Yeah. Definitely bad. Niggas die. Niggas die every day, B. But in the same breath, what do? All you can do is raise your kids to not be the adult who becomes the pow pow guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got.
It shows. It kind of shows in a way the silence. Well, I won't say the silence because it hasn't. We're talking about it, but the minimal coverage of it
Mm.
and the minimal, you know, reaction behind it.
This is
It's gonna be pretty interesting, and I don't want this to happen. But if a situation occurs where it's a black man and a white person, and then the reaction behind that, and then it's gonna be like, why can't the reactions be consistent? What's
because that's
wrong?
not they are consistent. This does not compare apples and oranges. See, this is something that I was thinking about the other day, and I thought about you when I was thinking about it too.
Mhm.
We need to handle black situations amongst black folks because we let white people into black situations and they become national news, right? The only time they need to be national news is if it's a white situation. But other than that, anytime like this situation here, this is a situation that needs to be held amongst black men in the black community doing black things. You see what I'm saying? This isn't national news. The reason this isn't top 10 on the national news scale is because this isn't national news. This is local news. National news would be state, you know what I'm saying, a person who is a official doing something to a person. You see what I'm saying? That's the coverage of that. If you want now coverage at all about them, that means we need black media spots. If we had more black media, we could have more back. Because again, I got this information Twitter, which is the closest thing we have to black media. You know what I'm saying? And that just depends on who you follow. But we're not getting the coverage of this because we don't have our place in these places to actually cover the things that we feel are important. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to be the first thing off top. But also, as black people, we have to actually how Jay-Z say, gentrify your own hood. You know what I'm saying? Before you somebody else do it.
Mhm.
We got to start gentrifying our own hoods. But in this sense, we have to start policing ourselves so that
Hmm.
we don't have to be policed. What is the fun? What is the giggle?
Cause I believe you. I believe you. I just you and I both know that's. I mean, because
I don't know that to be a
here's the thing. Here's the
black
thing.
folk do a lot of stuff, bro. And I don't believe that black people are inadequate of doing things on their own. So
No, I'm not saying that. But again, we have to acknowledge, or we cannot dismiss the things that occur in our
okay,
community, because ignoring them is not going to fix them.
I agree.
And every time stuff like this happens, we lose two people every time, and no one sees that because everyone's so fixated on identity. We lost, since we're so on identity, not us, but just the general, the consensus of what people would say. You lose a black man to the unjustice racial system, and then we lose another one to the grave. So you the lack of response or pushback, or like you say with the gentrification, it speaks to our level, like you said, what we would put it as. Because here's the thing, we would look at someone like, let me see, someone like the let's take the shooter. Let's take the shooter. His brother was a Aqib. His brother's Aqib Talib, NFL player, former NFL cornerback
Okay.
from Dallas. He would Aqib Talib would be considered real to the community, but Ben Carson a black man who's the first doctor to, separate Siamese twins and do the, I believe, if I believe, he has something to do with the heart transplant as well. It's like the first successful doctor or something of that nature, if I'm not mistaken. And he's considered a coon. But if you were to pose the state or the suggestion of why can't we reverse the two? Why can't we look at the ones who take our own out? Why can't they be the coons? Because you hate your race.
Why is Ben Carson a coon?
Because he aligns with Republicans.
I don't make these things up, man. Look,
I mean, I don't think that's a good enough reason. I mean,
hey, man, I don't know. Look, I'll tell you like this: money don't unlame a nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
So accolades don't uncoon you. You know what I'm saying? Whether he did heart surgery or whatever, that's cool. That's accolades. But what makes him a coon? I don't know him to be a coon. I don't know him. So, but I know the coon word is thrown when coon shit happens. And it do be some coon shit going on in the Republican Party. A lot of coon shit be going on in the Republican Party. And I ain't saying that there ain't some coon shit going on in the Democratic Party. But it's definitely some coon shit going on in the Republican Party.
But here's the thing: Republicans not in charge right now. Democrats
it don't matter who in charge.
No, it does.
Because you said coon. We're not talking about who in charge. We're talking about he a coon. And I said, what make him a coon? And you said, well, people call him a coon because he lined with Republicans. And I say, well, I don't know him to be a coon for that. But I do know that there is coon shit happening in the Republican Party. Now, and I said this, not to say it ain't no coon shit happening in the Democratic Party. But I definitely know there to be cool shit happening in the Republican Party, and your accolades as a person does not unwhack you.
And I'm not saying that, but see, the thing is this: the way we do when we do things like that, that's what I mean. Like Barack Obama, you want to use his accolades, first black president, but we can't use Ben Carson simply because we assume his ideas don't align with ours. But what I'm saying is, wait, no, hold on. I'm saying the general response. I was I'll give you an example. I was on a Twitter space one time, and they were talking about the definition of a coon. And so one person brought up Ben Carson, and I'm like, okay, so, and said similar, his accolades is really, you can kind of dismiss it, but simply because he aligns with what we think to be racist. But you would turn around and say, oh, well, Barack Obama was the first black president. That's an accolade. So why does that get pushed up to the forefront?
Okay,
and I get it.
Now, what has Barack done that's coon shit though?
But this is my thing though. That's my thing. Why isn't coon shit taking out one of your own? Why is that not considered coon? Because people would say,
that
okay, a coon,
coonish to me.
People would say a coon hates their race. So you saying people
I
would
say that.
Not you. Right.
No, I know. I agree with that. Yeah, a coon would hate their race. Yes.
So killing your own. So
I agree with that.
Ben Carson saying, okay, man, I think you should be able to. You can do this. You know what I'm saying? You can get up and you can do this. You know what I'm saying? If you need help, ask for it. If you can get it out there, go ahead and get it. But because that sounds too Republicanish, that would be coon talk. But we don't look at.
Call him a coon though. But I'm listening to you.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm saying that because they saying like pick up by the bootstraps, grab you by your bootstraps. That's that phrase.
But I don't think that's the part that people are calling him a coon for. I think it's the aligning with races, which would in turn be hating your own race, which is exactly what we're talking about with Buddy killing his own kind.
But I don't see none of those Republicans. I don't see none of them Republicans killing. That's what I'm saying. It's like this dude right here is a man, and this was crazy because the dude, him and his brother are from Richardson. Y'all was all the way in Lancaster. All the way in Lancaster doing that. Why y'all wasn't doing that in Richardson? Richardson is more diverse than Lancaster. So you don't even respect or value your brothers because you down there with it. Then you bringing a gun to a park where kids are supposed to be having fun. That if that's not the ultimate definition of hate, I don't know what that is. That's hate. You couldn't even spare that man, talk to that man. You like his son was on the team. He probably had a nephew. It's crazy.
I agree with you on you don't need no gun in no school event, but I'm gonna ask you a question. Why is his brother being in the NFL important?
Because his brother is the one who initiated the incident because he took a swing at the coach. And
So
the coach was trying to defend him.
The former NFL player swings on the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Coach moves whatever, gets with the NFL player, a rumble ensues, and the brother of the NFL player pulls the pistol and starts letting it go.
Yeah. That's why he's in it, because he threw the initial punch. So it's like y'all are at a kid's game. These are children. They got time to develop, but because we take sports so serious, and that's the meal ticket.
That's a Texas thing too.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very Texas thing. Like Texas takes football entirely too serious. I never understood adults watching high school football like they do. Like I never understood that shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why are you that invested in children playing? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, motherfucker. Like, it's a thing. Like, it's a very Texas thing, bro. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
man. I never understood it. I still don't. I love my city, man. You know what I'm saying? I love my state, but it's some shit, man. Like, why is football that big a fucking deal, bro?
Because it's the ticket. It's
The
the
meal
ticket.
ticket is the way out, huh?
It's the ticket. And that's what I mean. Nothing is wrong. Nothing's wrong with it. Because I played. I'm not gonna sit up here in front. I played.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie. But like I said before you came on, I did have a mother and a brother who would ask me, if this doesn't work out, what's your next plan? What are you gonna do? What are you good at? What do you like to do? What are you interested in? Because just in case it doesn't, you have to have something to fall back on. But that meal ticket, you're putting this big responsibility on somebody to take care of an entire to provide generational wealth from
You
playing a
think
sport.
you think that's what they doing? I mean, I understand they want the kid to get it. You know what I'm saying? But you think they relying on the kid to build generational wealth off of the
Not off of the little league, but you want them to go from little league. It's a progression. Little
right.
league, you know what I'm saying? After that, you go to
Eventually, you're in
JV.
the McDonald's All Star game, and eventually you're on
Mm-hmm.
somebody NFL team or whatever
Because
NBA team.
everyone thinks their kid is a star, and again, nothing is wrong with that. It's just it's only so many slots. It's only so many slots.
Right. So everybody ain't gonna make it,
Mm-mm.
which is fine. Everybody ain't gonna make it.
Mm-mm.
But so I don't know. I just feel like if Buddy wasn't in the NFL, they wouldn't have said it. They wouldn't have said where he worked at or what his former job was. You know what I'm saying? I think they just do that for clout.
No, I think they still would have said it's a kids game. I ain't
Yeah,
never.
I mean, but I feel like, oh, okay, NFL player in a scuffle. I don't know. I just be feeling like they be throwing that shit in there just because it's kind of like the eye catcher, bro. It's
He
like
got a history, dog. He has a history.
of fucking up games.
He has He in 2008 when he got drafted, he got in a fight at the rookie symposium. His most recent in 2009 or 10, I believe, him and his mother were like, trying to shoot their sister's husband or something like that. Then he had like the latest incident before, like I think this was like 2015, I would say, when he was in the league. It was another NFL player from Dallas, Michael Crabtree. He snatched his chain. So it's like, and it's weird when you even look at that optically, because I'm not from Dallas, but I've lived here, so I know a little, a little thing or two about a thing or two. And it's crazy that he's from Richardson and he went to like where it's more diverse, and Crabtree went to Carter where it's, predominantly African American, and you were acting more tougher than Crabtree would. You know, you snatch his chain. It's like, all right, cool, you snatched his chain, but a quarterback in the NFL spoke on that too. Teddy Bridgewater. Like, why are you guys trying to portray this gangster image? Y'all went to school, bro. Like, you went to college. You got a degree. Like, you played Division I football. You were on TV. Like, why are you trying to portray this? Why? People look
If,
up to y'all.
if you take a palm tree and you plant it in California, it's a palm tree. You plant that same palm tree in Arizona, it's a palm tree. And if you plant that palm tree anywhere, it'll grow. It'll still be a palm tree.
Yeah.
So if you take a knucklehead and put him in a good school, it's still a knucklehead. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can wrestle it out of them, but it's gonna take way more than the idea of, you know what I'm saying? It takes a village. How they say it takes a village. You ain't gonna be, and if the mama ain't holding them down, and the pops ain't holding it down, and you ain't got cousins and uncles and aunties and friends and family looking out for the kid in some sort of way to give some kind of guidance on what they should and should be doing in these streets, they gonna do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and people are, I hate to say this, people are inherently wicked by nature.
Yeah,
That's it. That's what it is. And I used to believe it to be the other way around. I used to believe that there's good in every person, and people allow themselves to be wicked, right? But I believe that humanity itself is inherently wicked. I think that the good part of humanity is in you, but the flesh itself causes for wickedness, I guess. I don't know what to call it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be lustful just to be a man, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta learn how to dial it down, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta learn how to dial it up. It come on. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? Like, it
right.
come
It
on like a
turned up.
motherfucker. 13,
Yeah,
that switch hit nigga, titties
right.
instantaneously. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
learn to dial it down. You see what I'm
That's
saying? It's
true.
like
Yeah.
inherently, you puberty itself makes you a pussy monster, but life tells you to not be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or teaches you to not be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I think that, like I said, in the sense of humanity, like, you get so mad you want to kill as a human.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't be, you know what I'm saying? Life should teach you that you shouldn't do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you never get it, if nobody ever tell it to you, if you don't never soak it up, where you supposed to get it from?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody around telling it to you.
Well, you also have to want. You have to want it too. You know, you gotta want it, man. Because you know, I see these. You know, I'm able to see these kids. You know, firsthand, man, and it's, you know, you have to want it. You have to,
Yeah.
like, even and no one should expect perfection. I would say that, because sometimes people do, and I don't think that's cool. You know, especially from kids. Kids they are gonna make mistakes. Shit, adults
Right.
gonna make mistakes. Humans, we're flawed. That's
Right.
just the way it is. But you can appreciate effort.
If I ask you a question,
Yeah,
you want a PlayStation 5?
sure.
Why you want it?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I want to see what the new I want to see what the new hardware has to offer. Be
You want
honest
to
with you.
see. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, son. Now, you got a PlayStation 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything wrong with it?
No.
So, if no one ever showed you a PlayStation 5,
Mm-hmm.
would you want it?
No. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I don't have it either, and I'm not on a search
Right.
for it. Yeah.
So, what I'm saying is, A lot of these kids don't want it because they never knew it existed.
Mm-hmm.
If
Good
they
point.
seen the PlayStation 5, they might say, man, I think I want that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of the
Mm-hmm.
phone that, because the phone work for them.
Right. It
They
does.
do what they get to do.
It does.
But you show them something better, they might want it. You know what I'm saying? But if they never see better, they'll never want better because shit, this the top bitch right here, nigga, gangster shit.
Mhm.
This where we at. Nigga,
That's
pull a
yeah.
pistol on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Tattoo your whole motherfucking face with scriptures of anime cartoons, nigga. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm. And then too, yeah, we got like you said, gentrify, like gentrify. Like that's why I say we have to make we have to shift the culture in a way. Like you could still certain things in the culture could still be cool, but I think we can all agree certain things in the culture we could do without. Like the glorifying of somebody, like, oh yeah, man, he dropped a ball, he caught a body, this, that, and the other. Bro, that should be like corny. Like, dude, you was that emotional that you went and shot somebody. Like, bro, if that ain't the ultimate pettiness, hate, like that is just I don't know what else you I mean, because a fight, yeah, okay, a fight, you gonna okay, we humans again, we're flawed. You can get that out, come back, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's a brand new day. You can move on. But when you're set on like, bro, I cannot live in this world while you are here. You gotta go like now. But you wouldn't have that energy. I ain't even gonna go there, but it's just
Thank you.
weird to me. It's weird. I can't.
I agree with that part of it because it is an idea of I can't live without, you know what I'm saying? That's that part. It's like, but I don't know, cause see, I'm torn because I also feel like there is always a time to kill. Always, always a time to kill. There's always a time to do anything, but you have to be not sparingly. What's the word? You have to be first off. You have to be aware of when those times are, and
Mm-hmm.
a football game is not it. Also, unless the disrespect, like how far does the disrespect go? Because some things have to be corrected, and a correction, I don't know if you need a gun for every correction. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I don't know. Like I said, and I think that's the thing. I think a lot of time these niggas scared to fight, fool. These niggas don't fight at all. These niggas are scary. They don't
Somebody
throw
pull that
hands.
phone out,
They
man.
too pretty to get hit. They can't lose. They can't take an L. They can't take an ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's so much to it. Like I remember me and my partners, bro. Like you had to put the gloves on behind every statement. Like if you said something and a nigga took it disrespectfully, he
Mm-hmm.
would challenge you to the gloves, and you had to see him, or you had to shut the fuck up.
Mm. Mm. Okay, put up or shut up.
Like either
Mm-hmm.
either stand on what you talking, or don't talk that shit. Cause if a nigga say, nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was yesterday and I'm still talking that shit today. Somebody else gonna say, man, you need to shut that shit up. Cause when he came, he threw the gloves at your ass, you backed down. So
Mm.
undoubtedly you wasn't ready to stand on that shit like you talking. But we used to really get it in, and we'll be out there. You put the glove and you'll win some and you'll lose
Lose
some.
some. Like
But
Pop say.
you know what I'm saying? But you had to throw them and you had to catch them. And it's
Mm.
different when they come back. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas be quick to throw bullets because they don't think they come back. But when they come back the same way they went out.
Mm-hmm.
Fast and hot.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
true,
it's
man.
so it's better to throw a fast hot punch than a fast hot bullet. Cause at least, you know what I'm saying, you might miss a tooth, but you get back up.
There are too many people trying to be Floyd, bro. Everybody trying to hit that perfect record, man. Like, dog,
Yeah.
you not it's not, you know what I'm saying? If it's in the cards for you, it's in the cards for you. If it's not, then it's not. But man, just to like at the game, bro. I just like I said,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
for
try to
sure.
keep an eye out on the team, see how everyone's doing. I'm gonna try my best to kind of investigate and learn more about them, and just to see how the well being is, man. Because I'm to share a story. I was that same age when I saw my first dead body, and that shit sticks with you. It sticks in your mind. And I just hope those young brothers are able to rise from that adversity, and overcome it. And don't let it, what I'm saying, don't let it define you, and don't think that's all there is. And I know that's gonna be hard to try to get through to the quarterback, that's his dad, but just
That probably fucked up all the football in that nigga.
probably don't even want to play the sport. Yeah,
I
man.
wouldn't play no more. My nigga playing football got my daddy killed. That would fuck up a whole nigga career.
And see, he could have been, somebody that was good, but also smart. He could have. I remember, like, what's the player? Myron Rowe. Myron Rowe used to play in the NFL, but he was a neurosurgeon as well. Black football player. And so it's possible that you can also excel in sports and also excel in academics and go on to do something great in life. So maybe he's probably not focused on football, and he's probably going with the backup plan now, whatever that is. So I wish that brother the best, man, and I hope he has a support system around him and his teammates. And they're probably gonna have a tough season, going for. I'm sure they are. Somebody has to fill those shoes, and you probably don't want to go to that field no more. It's a lot, man. So it's
Yeah,
a lot.
I can dig it.
Yeah. But the next one, man, was about the Kansas City pastor. This one, it's kind of interesting. He disrespected the congregation. They didn't want to buy him a watch, and so he called them broke. And I was like, dude, you openly just disrespect the congregation like that, dude. I was like, wow. So let me get the video.
I think I saw this.
That.
I tell you this, I didn't see it. I skimmed by this.
Mhm.
I heard. I think my wife might have been looking at it or something, and I just kind of was like, "What? Get out of here!" And I was through with it. Like, quick trash. Hated it.
Right. That's exactly how I felt too, dog. But I was like, bro, I had to bring it to the pod because I'm like, dog, we was talking about that though. We was talking about Charles Barkley, like, and this is a pastor. Like, bro, you supposed to have everybody. At least Charles Barkley, his job is not a congregation every week. You got these people looking at you every week.
False. Charles Barkley does have a congregation every week.
Yeah.
And it starts with dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, NBA. I mean, but he ain't got no pew where he getting offers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming around with the
Ooh.
collection
Just because he
plate.
on ass, don't mean they ain't giving.
Oh yeah, he getting paid. He get paid. I ain't gonna doubt that.
Lighter.
But yeah, let me get this
No, I
video.
don't. It's in my pocket. Yes, Lord. Yeah, I want to see this.
Context will suffice to explain the hurt and anguish caused by my words. I've spoken to those I am accountable to and have received their correction and instruction. I have also privately apologized to our church, who has extended their love and support to me. I'm privileged to do life with them. The video clip does not reflect my heart.
Oh, this the apology. I'm sorry. Yeah, let me get the real one. Yeah, this the apology.
Yeah, I'm looking at this nigga like,
Yeah,
what?
that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That's the.
It
Let me get
sounded
the.
like your heart, my nigga.
Yeah, when you call them broke.
Over
sure
what?
did.
My nigga, man. Okay, let's play it first. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
get to it first. I'm gonna watch it first. Then I'm gonna start talking this shit.
Then I'm gonna start talking this shit. Nah, go ahead. You can go ahead now. You go ahead and talk. I'm gonna get it up.
Cause I don't remember all the words though. I don't remember exactly how he said it, but just in that little old shit he just was talking, like that ain't really reflect my heart. You a motherfucking lie, bro. You popped that shit off over a watch.
Yeah.
You popped that shit off over a watch. You ain't popped that shit off over the roof. You ain't popped that shit off over, you know what I'm saying? The congregation talking during altar call, or you know what I'm saying? Something that could be actually taken as respectful, or or
Right.
as disrespectful to the.
Here it is.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga went through this hoe and said, "Bitch, y'all ain't give me no watch." Yeah, play that hoe.
Oop.
Oh shit! Don't slap shit out yourself.
Nah.
I'm not worth your McDonald's money.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I'm not worth your Red Lobster money.
Oh
Whoa.
shit! You can't go to Red Lobster.
I ain't worth your St. John Nick. Y'all
What?
can't afford it no how.
Oh,
I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada.
nigga.
I'm not worth your Gucci.
So you want them to buy you this stuff?
Mother, ooh, I'm saying this now.
Bruh, the people saying come on though.
I'm saying it because I want you to understand.
The people saying come on though. I'm like, y'all ain't, bruh.
Come on, get you a Gucci watch. Cuban link. Get a Cuban
Right. It
link.
was right. It was the come on. I'm like, bruh, y'all ad libbing?
Somebody believe that shit. He worth that.
Man.
We don't know the
shit,
look,
bruh.
we don't know the conversation. Maybe this nigga here don't get no good money out of them, right? Like his salary is extremely low for all the pastors in his area. And for him to have the size church he has, he's definitely like, if it came out that he's underpaid, then maybe I can see him saying, nigga, y'all got the money for Gucci, but y'all ain't got no money for the pastor.
Right.
That would make sense. But I don't think that's what he was saying. And he was saying only because, get back to the part, because we ain't finished it, and we got to get to that watch.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get to that watch. Because that was important, because he was talking at first, and it's like, okay, I can understand maybe, you know, they not really helping out with whatever. But when you like, but bitch, I want to watch.
Yeah.
Go play. Yeah, finish that up. I want that watch part. That was.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, that's the meat and potatoes of it right there. Go ahead and pull it up real quick.
My bad. I'm over here.
What God is saying. Even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's. Yes, you can. And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Wow.
I asked for that Movado last year. I ain't got it yet.
It's not with respect to want. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying. Even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Why you ain't get it then?
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Dog.
My nigga, wow.
Oh my dog.
God ain't said that to you. Yeah.
Dog.
God told me I can get it in jails.
God told him to tell them it was at Sam's. He know that he ain't tell him to buy it. He told him to tell them.
Yeah. Hey, it's at Zales. Go over there. It's right there on the left side. This is a Movado watch.
What he said he asked for it last
asked for it last year. I ain't got it yet.
Yeah, you ain't getting it, dog. It's like you ain't getting it.
Let me talk to my cheap sons and daughters. Child cheap ass. They want to get a nigga no Movado with the one diamond at the top. You know the bitch. You know the one. Black face gold. I asked for it last year. Since then, they got the rose gold when they dropped.
He should have went hollering at the other pastor who had the 90K.
Oh, yeah. He would have got. All you want is a watch, my nigga?
Right.
Oh, baby.
That's
I
it.
got 400,000 in watches.
I'm dripped.
Right.
Take one of these. Bring that. Go pawn that. Take one of them. You good.
How you get your congregation to come through with the watches? Because these cheap bastards. Look at us. That niggas are going hard. Like he went hard on the congregation like they owed that nigga a watch.
Bruh, yeah.
Just know it was my birthday. Christmas come once a year, every year. And that's the Lord's Day. You think of Jesus and you don't think of the church where the pastor at that want the Movado?
He don't spend a month reading the same 2 chapters and going up there preaching and sweating for them for nothing. Right. That man want that Movado.
You don't see me with my towel? I wait. I do the moves. I'm going for a Movado.
Then he said it's at Sam's, dog. And then somebody said, somebody came in.
Show is at Sam's. It's right there.
Oh man, I would wish I would have been. Why you ain't get it?
Cause y'all
Y'all
cheap.
down the
Cause
back,
y'all, cause you put it on y'all. Cause y'all cheap.
and I'd have been doing this, y'all. Y'all, I'm a visitor. You know how to look. You
Who
know
the
how they make
hell
visitors.
told this
Visitors
nigga?
got to stand. You first time in here, go yeah, go ahead and stand. Go
Right.
ahead, go ahead, stand up. They ain't talking about me. Oh man.
That nigga wild for that. That nigga say, now you gonna apologize. That don't speak to my heart. Bullshit. It sounds like that came from the soul.
Yeah.
That shit came from your soul. I asked for it last year.
Right. You
Nigga,
said
you
that
keep it.
with
You ain't
all
got
your
it. You
chest.
got a 365-day grudge going right now. And you talking about that you ain't still wasn't speaking your heart. That you'd have had on your heart for 365 days. I asked for it last year.
Dog, man, he was holding that in for a year, bro. He was holding that in for a
I know
year.
Sister Johnson one told him I ain't need it.
Oh.
He over here mugging all women hats and shit.
Bro, I'm like, oh man, come on. I'm like, yo,
Niggas here tripping.
you sure you called them people broke? And then you was like, holla at my cheap sons
That's the
and
crazy
dogs.
part. Let me talk to my cheap sons and daughters. I got up right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh
My
yeah,
God wouldn't talk to me this way.
yeah, yep. Organ player, everything,
My
choir,
Lord wouldn't
all,
even have me sit through this. I know
all of them.
my
Right.
God is not that way. He is a
Mm-mm.
just and honest God, and he honestly know I'll whoop your ass. You keep talking crazy to me.
Treasurer, I'm walking out. The treasurer,
For real.
usher, all deacons, all of them. I'm walking out.
Ain't no way in hell you finna just sit here and call me
Nah,
broke because I ain't buy you no Movado, my nigga. Boy, sit down.
right.
Well, you
I
better
ain't even
get your
got no
Bible
Movado.
out and quit playing, nigga.
Right.
I'm like, shit.
Genesis, yes, let's get the 9
Right,
you said? Okay, yes,
right.
9.
You better get to quit playing. Nobody care about your Movado. Movado. My nigga said Movado, bro.
I gotta run it back.
And said,
No,
I asked for it last year.
he doubled down on it. He was like, look.
He looked around too, like, y'all remember. Boy, you better stop it. You are out of there.
All the way out of there.
Because of how you've been honoring me.
How you honor me?
I'm not worth your McDonald's money.
So, bro, I don't even eat McDonald's, first of all.
I'm not worth your lobster
That's where
money.
they work.
I went there once.
I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how.
Wait, excuse
Yeah.
me?
Yeah,
Wait
hold
a
on.
minute.
Yeah, that's
Wait, how you gonna say St. John and then go back door and say you can't afford it and then say Louis Vuitton?
they say the St. John knit.
And then the most head scratching
But
one of
the
them
thing
all.
is, the way he told them, y'all can't afford it no how. Then
Right
how
there.
you gonna call them cheap? They not being cheap if they can't afford it. They being financially aware.
Responsible.
You
And
know what
then
I'm saying?
if you know they cheap, why you mad they ain't get you the Movado? why
I
you
ain't worth your
upset?
Louis Vuitton.
No.
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 Not mine. That's a lot of goddamn money you want. What? No. For what? That's
No.
more than 10%.
The come on, bro.
I'm saying this, and I promise you, Deacon, it's not with respect to won't. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying. Even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
What? You found that out? What?
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. God ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Here it is the whole way in August. Look, this nigga, not only is he holding a 365-day grudge, he
That's
also has
petty.
it timed to the month.
He put
Nigga,
him on
here
a
we are
test.
all the way through August.
He put him through a test.
We almost on fucking a whole another 2 more months in.
Man, I'm like, dude, if you didn't get it by this time, you definitely not getting it. Now you called them broke. Oh, you bro, you might as well
And
go
then I
holler at
think
the Brooklyn pastor. You know what I'm saying? Go have him look, bless you in one of them chains
Maybe
You know?
okay. Let me play devil advocate. Maybe what he meant was y'all go and buy McDonald's, and you go and buy Louis Vuitton,
That's true.
and you go and buy these things, including Movado watches for yourselves. I would like one of those, but no one buys me anything. But you don't put money into the church. Maybe that's what he's saying.
And you know what?
Maybe,
I can
he
see
didn't
that.
do it. He didn't say it right though.
Right, he didn't say it right. Yeah,
That
he didn't
delivery
say it
was
right.
trash.
I know what you were trying to say. Like I
Shit,
feel you.
I don't know if he was trying to say it. That's what I'm saying. He said it so fucked up that I don't even know if he was really trying to say that shit. I'm just saying, hey, maybe.
He trying to help him out. Look,
Right, I'm trying to keep it open because I don't have the whole context of the whole sermon. I don't know how we got there. I just know that's where the fuck we was at, and nigga, we shouldn't have been there.
He could have been going through a hypothetical too, like telling a story, like you know what I'm saying. Like I asked for this last year. Like okay, all right, I feel you, but the how we saw it, how it was introduced,
or maybe that's an inside joke amongst the congregation about the Movado watch.
Well, somebody get the man a Movado. Look, you in Kansas City, get the brother a Movado, man. He asked for it last year, bro.
Man,
Come on, man.
Nigga,
You know he wanted. He asked for it last year.
I tell you what, he famous now. He better start preaching some good ones.
Oh, he gonna go look.
If he start preaching some good ones, he might build his own little buzz up, get his own Movado one day.
Oh no, he not doing that. You know,
get his follow count.
you know
look, write the right book. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look.
Yeah.
You buy your own Movado when you write a book.
Yeah.
Ain't no congregation when it say written by.
There you go, Pastor. If you're listening, look. There you go. Write your book. Go on, put your little price tag on you. Yeah. Do strike while the iron's hot.
I asked for it last year. What God was telling me to tell y'all.
Right.
That's the name of the book.
There you go, Red. Look, holla at Rip, Rev. Might have to cut him like
tell you
10%.
I do the cover.
Look, oh, bam. There you go. Got somebody to do the cover, Rev. Look, Culture Corner Pie. You got to holla at him. RipDoesEverything.com. Shoot,
I got
you. Might holla at you. I got a book
idea.
idea.
It's gonna cost you a Movado though.
No, you ain't gonna get the Movado before him.
I'm on one too, nigga. Yeah, what you talking about? With the diamond on that bitch, that's all pretty, nigga.
You ain't finna step on see with the Movado before him. He ain't for last year. He ain't for last year. Come on.
And here we is all the way through August.
Right. Hook him up, bro. Hook him up, dog. Look, if you own the watch store, hook the man up with a Movado, man.
That's gonna be the album cover. Gonna be a fly Movado.
Look, or him looking at a Movado.
I asked for it last year.
Or have him
God
walking.
told me to tell y'all.
Have him walking in Sam's, looking at the Movado like, just gazing at it like. What I said.
How the jury man holding it up. He just looking like praying.
Yeah, because he the pastor. Yeah, that's
fine. He praying for that Movado.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Tell you, we got him.
Man. Hey, yeah, man. Sure. Well, got nothing else on the pastor.
Yeah, I'm good on that nigga. Bless his heart.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
he apologized for that whack ass shit, nigga. The fuck you mean? That did not speak my heart. Bullshit, nigga. You went through every brand they had.
Now he on the Movado recovery tour.
Right.
You gotta get it.
I didn't even want Movados that bad. I was playing. It ain't that bad.
Let me get that Rolly, look.
Right.
That Rolly. That Frank or that Patty.
Right.
Let's see. Or the last one, yeah. I mean, for the last one, I mean, just it's one I saw, because school, back to school kicked off this week.
Okay.
People with kids got, going to school. And it was okay, I'll just sum it up like this. I saw a tweet and I was like, yeah, because I was like thinking that same thing and I just couldn't figure out how to put it in words, and somebody put it out there. And it went, should we be allowing teenage girls to hire MUAs and stuff like that for the first day of school, wear like fake wigs and all these lashes and makeup and stuff like for the first day.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, yeah, man, because I mean, it's high school. Like, yeah, I mean, I remember when I was in high school, and I hate saying it because that shit make it sounds like it's so old, but
Yeah, you sound like an old nigga.
I mean, it's okay. I don't think there's no way we can escape it at this point. But
True.
when I was in school, I mean, it was rare occasions you saw girls in makeup. You know, you saw them winter formal, sweetheart dance, prom, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, it wasn't an everyday thing.
Mm. It wasn't.
Mm-mm. I mean, you know, occasional lip gloss, but it
What,
wasn't
what
like,
what grade we talking? High school?
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Nah, them hoes had makeup on in my school.
Oh, okay. Wow, wow.
Shit, nigga. Your wife went to my school, and she was wearing little eyeliners.
Hmm.
So shit, it was around the school. The girls, if they knew how to do it.
Yeah.
The problem, I'm tell you what happened. YouTube, let me get back on here. I just gotta step off scene for a second. But yeah, YouTube fucked it up because what happened was YouTube started the tutorials that started regular motherfuckers into saying, I can make money doing this, right?
Mhm.
I can't hate it. I'm one of them niggas, but I didn't do makeup. I definitely learned some shit on fucking YouTube.
Mhm.
But the tutorials started them MUAs, and now them hoes is icy with the brush. I be seeing little girls, bro, like babies
Mhm.
putting on shit, doing face paint with the makeup and making themselves look like shit
Mhm.
based off tutorials and be icy, right?
Mhm.
So these girls, teenager girls, and of course, you know, they start playing in makeup around 15, 16. They start playing in makeup anyway. But now, playing in makeup, if you icy, you just became a bad bitch at school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a I was a middle school teacher that spoke out on it, and she was saying that, mind you, she teaches middle school, and so I was like, this is got to be between 6th and 8th grade. So I don't think she, you know, can go into too much detail, but she was saying like, you know, she's a teacher and she hear the girls saying that they want BBLs like when they get old.
Huh.
These are middle school children, like transitioning to high school, and you
Mm.
already want the BBL. You want to look like this and look like that. You know, it's like you said, the tutorials, like everything has a good and a bad side. You know, it's good that there's content for people to learn how to do stuff. The bad thing is sometimes it gets into the wrong hands. I don't, you know, I mean, I can't tell people how to parent, you know, what to do with their children, but it's just, you know, you know, I try to look at it from a standpoint, you know, from for my daughters, it's like if I allow you to kind of do dibble and dabble in that stuff, you know, you'll start to kind of look older than what you appear. And then you combine that with, you know, you're young and developing and stuff like that. You don't want no one to go out and see you and they can't, you know, some people can. It's like some people just, you know, I don't like getting into that stuff, but you know, yeah, I just try to avoid all that. I would rather you know, if you're 14, you know, you look like you're 14, you know, 15, 15, 16, you know, and so far, so on and so forth. And, you know, like if it's a special occasion, yeah, I could see that, you know, but as an everyday thing, it's
But
like
this ain't the first day of school though.
you right for the first day, yeah. So I mean, yeah, okay. So even first day, still, I couldn't do it. I just
I'm
couldn't
finna play
allow.
devil's advocate again.
Okay.
It's the first day of school, nigga.
Hmm.
You got them shoes you wanted.
Yeah.
You got your pants laid on the bed with the shirt on top of that, huh? With the hat, with the shit. You gonna kill them tomorrow, right? I'm sure girls got the same shit, but now their kill 'em is I got the lace front with the baby hair bit with 3 colors in it, bitch, and then I got the motherfucking the full face of makeup with the big bushy goofy ass eyelashes. I can't wait to go ahead and kill them tomorrow. You know, I mean, again, I don't do girl well, but you know what I'm saying. I don't identify as, but
Right. Right.
but but you know what I'm saying. But truthfully, you know what I'm saying. They gotta have they fly. It's just that they fly now is
Hiring a MUA,
it's
like a
looking like a
professional.
doll. That's what it is. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily that. It's the idea of wanting to be a doll, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now, it used to be Barbies, right? But it's not Barbies no more. It's
Mm-hmm.
Bratz dolls.
Oh, what's up,
All
Ricky?
all the girls are Bratz dolls now.
Mm-hmm.
In attitude, in outfit, in fucking makeup, in fucking head shape.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy your time out there in
even,
Cali, dog.
even even down to lip shape.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they going and getting the lips because they want like the breast doll that was just eyes and lips. Looking,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? It's the thing, bro. It's like I don't remember ever. Well, I did put a bandana over my eyes one time trying to be a Ninja Turtle. It didn't go well.
Yeah.
Never did again. But with this shit, they actually win with this. They get hair that is long and luxurious and flowing. And they get their little baby hairs and lay it down and pluck their little wigs. And then they get their makeup. And now I'm beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I was a 4. I'm a 9 now. I'm doing this every fucking day.
Till
I
you run
got
to a
cheat
shower.
codes.
Yeah.
I got this. Nobody was talking to me yesterday. I came through with the wow, wow, wow. Everybody like, oh my God, you look like, yeah. I'm doing this every day.
Mm-hmm. But see, here's the thing. I was talking to the wife about this, and like, who do you think? Because I'm not gonna say this is true for everybody. I'll just say from where I come from and when I was coming up in school.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, the prettier girls, they're not really. Some of them are attracted to like the guys, the counterparts. Us out some that would be the male counterparts. But
Okay.
a lot of times they were more attracted to the guys that weren't in high school, like older guys. So if you
So
and
you saying the makeup girls are fucking grown men? That's what you saying?
this is no, I'm just saying, I'm just looking at it and
It's
saying,
only funny because hey, I had a couple of thoughts come to my mind when you were saying that, and it was like, damn, I do remember she used to look way older than the other girls. Like she used to wear heels and
Mhm.
full makeup, and
And you don't want to
and I
do this in your
definitely
high school.
remember there would be cars picking her up.
Hmm.
But I didn't know who these people in these cars was, so I can't say yay, nay, up, down on what it was. But they would be looking like 20-something-year-old men.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like you combine that now with the makeup and the MUAs, they not looking at those dudes, and they got Instagram, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I ain't gonna lie. I have been on the Instagram and had to like look like, wait, how old is this girl? And definitely found out that she was definitely a high school girl, but you couldn't tell. Her Instagram did not speak high school, nothing. Not a class, not a student, not a building, not a book,
Mhm.
not a study, not a read. Everything was TNA.
And the crazy thing is, it excuse me.
And then when I saw her mama, who
Mm.
I ended up following because
He said it's
she grown, but also the exact same person
see, so
with
I mean,
a little
where she got
more
it from?
sense.
Mm-mm. And see, that's the thing too, because on one, and that's the crazy whole thing about it. It's like, you know what I'm saying, like you again, that there's a time you shouldn't,
Oh
it shouldn't
no.
be for that. It shouldn't, like for high school girls, that's just too young, man. That's just too young. Now again, I can't tell nobody what to do. People gonna do what they want to do with their kids. I just look at it as a dangerous game because I don't want to. You can't. Well, I ain't gonna say you can't. I don't want to just look at it and be like, "Well, dude, you should have, you should have known," and stuff like that. In all reality, dude should know, and I
Right.
agree
But
with
it
that
is hard to know when you
because,
don't have, you know what I'm saying,
hmm
any markers. You
hmm
know what I'm saying? If you hide all the flags that say child, you know what I'm
hmm
saying? It ain't until I see your ID that I see child. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Or until you, because again, halftime, if they really trying, they not finna tell you they know. I'm 14. No, they not gonna say that shit.
But you can usually tell too. Like I often
You
say,
can
like
tell when they
when
talk.
it exactly, that's exactly what I was gonna get to.
You can
That's
tell when
exactly,
they
you
talk.
can
The
tell.
second they open their mouth, bitch, you watch Pokemon. You better get out of my face. You better,
I'm
you better
gonna
get
get
out
out
of
of
my
your
bitch.
face. What
You
you?
got using your
Uh,
card, bitch. You better get out of my face.
yeah, because that's just I don't want, like I said, out of me
You can
personally,
smell
I
the
ain't trying to sit
Similac.
there. Yeah, I
Like
ain't
when
trying
they
to sit
open their
there
mouth,
personally.
you can smell the Similac. It's like,
Hmm
ah, nah, that's a child, man.
hmm But then, yeah, because
Sick
I was
man.
looking at that shit, bro. I was like, wow, like, because the thread, Twitter be having long ass threads and shit. So you go through the thread, you seeing the pictures like, this one's a junior in high school, this one's a senior in high school, this one's a sophomore in high school, and I'm like, why are y'all like filtered up? They have the hand motions, the man, is it mannerisms, I guess, for a woman, I guess. Yeah, the
The
mannerisms,
mannerisms.
yeah, the mannerisms of an older woman, or like you'll see, girls our age, they or women our age, they be on in the stories and stuff, rapping and doing all, they like
Right,
got the whole thing, all of
right.
it, a direct replica. So it's like
I just
that's
had
that's
useless
dangerous.
information about mannerisms coming from the Latin word manus, which means hand.
Hmm. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
I don't even know why I felt compelled to say it. It's just when you
Hey,
said mannerism, it's like, oh
knowledge,
yeah, that's the word. And I was like, menace. I remember that. That hand. Oh, mannerism. Oh, that's dope. Like,
knowledge. But
tie it
yeah,
together. But yeah, but now, yeah, young girls wearing makeup. I mean, it don't bother me. I just don't think it should be an everyday thing. I think that children should focus on being children sometimes because they be trying to grow up too fast and then they end up
hmm
in bullshit they don't really need. Now you got 14-year-old teen moms and shit out here trying to make their way and shit with a kid through fucking high school. And it just gets crazy after that. And, I grew up with a lot of teenage parents around me. And
wow, damn, I didn't know that, bro.
like, I mean, shit, that niggas, it is what it is. But
Mm,
like, it's just the idea of responsibility early, you know what I'm saying? And it
yeah.
ain't a responsibility you need early.
Mm,
So a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, we be trying to overstep, you know what I'm saying? We be trying to bite big, but we can't chew all that.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Put
saying?
it
And
out there.
these girls with they want they because they able to they can pull it off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I get a wig and I do my makeup and I put on a nice outfit and I wear me
Mhm.
some heels and I know how to walk in them too, so I look good when I do it. So I can do this. And it's like, yeah, you can, but it's more to that than what you be
Mhm.
thinking I do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like you can swim in the ocean, but it's sharks. It's whales, sea
Yeah.
lions, it's all
Mhm.
kinds of jellyfish, Portuguese man of war.
Matter of fact, what you share with me, we can touch on that with this topic. What you share with me in IG on IG with the what are they, the ties, the zip ties. Putting the
Oh
zip ties
yeah,
on the putting zip ties. So yeah, for those that don't aren't aware, and this is not to make fun or anything like that. It's good information. I felt
I
that
got
Rip
another one
gave.
I heard too. It's another one came through.
Mm. Well,
Matter
this
of fact,
one.
I think Tiffany sent to me. So yeah, you
Oh,
probably already
okay.
heard that one too.
No, well, yeah, we can touch on that one after this one. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because I
It's all
mean
the
it's
same. It's
helpful.
all the same thing.
But it was the guy Rip had sent me a video. It was a man, a father. His daughter had a zip tie on her the door handle of her back seat, and he noticed it. He kept cutting it off. He kept cutting it off, and so he asked a friend of his, about it or whatever, and it was revealed to him that those are placed on the back of, vehicles of women, who are vulnerable, by themselves and stuff like that. And so the way I would say it ties in, because if you get a high school senior, what I'm saying, something like that, and she has a zip tie on the back of her car, it could be, she could be a victim of, I gotta watch what we say on the airwaves, but y'all know we're referring to, a victim of that.
Trafficking.
Yeah, that that.
She could
Yeah.
be trafficked.
Yes. And then he's
Now,
gonna provide another example that they
now,
use.
oh yeah, the zip ties is one, and then fentanyl on roses. So
Mm,
when you're in downtown in the clubs or whatever, and they come through and sell you the rose, they sell you the rose, or they'll hand you a rose. You got the rose, you sniff the rose, you sniffing the fentanyl. You pass out, they get you.
mm.
So I mean, but now I can't say that makeup gonna have you trafficked. That is not what is being
No, yeah, we're
said.
not drawing that
But
correlation.
what we are saying is when you make yourself appealing, you make yourself appealing to everyone,
Mm.
including the bad guys.
Yes, and you have to help everyone protect you and protect all of it. We protect each other from the bad guy.
Pretty much.
And like he said, it's better
So
and
don't tempt
easy.
like it's and this is the thing. And then women, I hate this. Women say, "Oh, we don't do this. We can't do nothing because the male gaze." And it's like, yeah, I feel you. That sucks. Cause
Mhm.
like I be wanting to walk around with my dick out and I can't because it's frowned upon. It's a lot of stuff we want to do in this world that we cannot do because it is frowned upon. And women really be wanting to be naked. And I'm cool with it. Be naked. But you cannot get mad. If you got steak by a lion, you can't get mad if a lion says, I think I want to bite the steak. True. If you're a steak, that is horrible, right? But you cannot be out here. I hate to say it because I want to. I look.
Right.
This is the thing.
I feel you, dog.
I
Like,
because I feel like women can wear whatever they want to wear, and I mean that
hmm
to my soul. But if you're outside with no panties and you got a skirt on, you're not really stop. Like if something does happen, I'm not saying it should happen,
right,
but
because
if
it
something
shouldn't.
does happen, you're missing a layer of protection. You see what I'm saying? And
Hmm
I like women with no panties on too. I like to see her walk by that thing jiggle right on, man. But again, it's like, what are we talking about? We have I got boat shoes. I like them. They make my feet hurt. I can't wear them bitches all the time. I like them though, but I
Right.
can't because it's bad outcomes from it.
hmm
You see what I'm saying? Or it can be a bad outcome.
Right.
And we have to protect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Something that somebody told me that I live by every day. Believe in God, but lock your door.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, trust that you'll be fine. That you
hmm
don't that the world will be a great place and you'll be able to do what you want to do in it. But also lock your door. Don't be out here with a full face of makeup at 12 when you see a grown man come by and you smile in his face and don't think he ain't gonna holler at you. And then they be so young and dumb that they think it's cute that they getting that attention. So they'll lie and say they 18 and then end up in some bullshit.
Yeah, because some people, you're not. People are different out here, and you just don't want to find yourself in a situation, like to even use your analogy, the steak and the lion. It's almost the same with a pot of food, and you're going around homeless people. You can't just go around walking through the streets with a pot of food, smelling good food all around homeless people, and then look at them like they're crazy when they're reaching out and try to grab the pot. Like,
right.
Why are you taunting them? And I'm not saying, and I don't even want to say that to make it seem like you're taunting, but what I'm saying is you just have to. It's best to.
It's gonna bring unwanted attention.
To
it's
help,
like going in the
someone.
hood with 15,000 chains on your neck with diamonds sparkling around a bunch of broke folks. Why would you do that? It's going to entice. Remember that internal wickedness I was talking about earlier?
Right. There it is.
It's like it's going to entice that wickedness. I could take that. I snatched that off his neck.
And I hate people even think like that, but because we know people like that exist in the world, that's why we have to do what we can to protect each other so we could prevent stuff like that, because you should, like I said, I agree with Rip. Women should be able to wear what they want, but you have to do a good job of helping us help you, help us help you. We can help each other. So yeah, if you want to feel sexy and do all that stuff, okay, go ahead. But
they get mad because like they go through the whole shit in school where all the girls get dress code shit because the boys don't know how to act. And it's like, I can feel that too. It's the negativity of that because it's like, why do we always have to correct the women for what the man is doing? But again, look, nigga, you ain't got to tell me it's snakes somewhere for me to protect my feet.
I'm glad you asked that question too, because the answer, and people won't like it, and I even hate saying it, but biologically, even from a young boy to a man, you're visual. So these young boys, what they see, that's what they see. So if they see,
and then they ain't got no tact. They young and dumb and inexperienced, so they gonna be super stupid.
One of the most popular movies in our community, The Wood. What happened with Mike? He saw Alicia on the yard.
His partner hyped him up to touch the booty.
Visual.
He ran over there. I can't say no. I want to touch it too.
Visual.
He got his ass whooped after school.
Was it right?
By her thug ass blood and brother.
Right. Stacy?
That nigga's blood. We don't talk about Christian blood. That nigga's a blood. That nigga was a blood. Yeah, man. That's funny. But nah, man, you gotta protect yourself somehow, man. I ain't saying don't do your thing. I'm saying be mindful of what happens when you do your thing. Like every action has a reaction. Every splash has ripples, man. And those ripples will do stuff. They will move stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you may not be. I didn't realize I was handsome until fucking the army. I had no fucking clue. All this time I was handsome. You know what I'm saying? But once I learned how to tap into it, which is what they learned how to do with their little makeup, all of a sudden it's like, hold up, I'm a catch. Let me see what I catch. And they gonna fuck around and catch a baby if they throwing that net to her. And you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it would be cool if they was doing it for the little young counterparts. So you a 15, 16-year-old girl,
be nice, but
and you doing your makeup. Okay, you see a little 16-year-old boy, cool. We don't know. I would like to think that way, but again, that's something. Yeah, that's just something kind of safe for adulthood. That way they could. That even they can be more mindful, more aware.
I definitely don't. I don't agree with a lot of the I don't like some of these prom dresses. I think some of these prom dresses be too much. These hoes be out here damn near naked. I'm like, hold up, bitch, you ain't graduated yet. What the fuck?
Right. You have no diploma.
Event. Why you out here cleavage out? You got a pasty on one titty like Lil' Kim and shit. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Like,
crazy, man.
that is not proper. And again, and we got to look at what it is. These be school functions. You don't go to work and do this shit as an adult, and we have to train the children to grow up to be adults.
Right.
So you don't get to do that shit. You can go, look, we go out to Chuck E. Cheese, you can wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. But when we at that school, we need to dress like a student, be a student.
That's real. Real spill, man.
Like shit. You go to church, you wear a suit. You go play baseball, you wear a uniform. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Everything has an outfit for it.
And like he says, better and easier to teach young ladies modesty and let them learn sexuality than to teach them sexuality and learn modesty.
Oh yeah, it's hard to learn modesty late. It look bad.
Right.
Bad.
He say you just gotta be mindful of the world and environment you're in. I should be able to, etc. Don't matter in the real world. That's true. That's true. That's real, Rick.
Yeah, black people should be able to jog down the street without being harassed. But we're in America. So it is what it is.
I'm glad they got that fool trying to put a cape on. That's what you get. And the dude that recorded it. Both of y'all.
Which one was talking
No,
about?
when you say your boy jogging still out of Mount Auburn, they got the guy that recorded it.
Oh, yeah.
Got all
I
three of them.
wasn't bringing up that instance itself. I'm just saying, if I saw a black man running, my instantaneous thought would be, what is he running from? What is he running to? Why is he running? A bunch of shit that I don't think about when I see little white women run all the time. I see white women running, she's jogging. Instantaneously. That little ponytail is just a bopping. She's jogging. You know what I'm saying? But a black dude, it's in workout attire, and it's still, you just gonna be running out here like that? You know what I'm saying? It's always a fear that if
we don't know. It's the unknown.
Running, they gonna look at you negatively. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you running? Did you steal something? Did you take out? It's like it's a bunch of negative.
Even with the attire on, like, bro, you see this trash bag suit? Look.
You know what I'm saying? They got a whole headband.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With
looking like Richard Simmons
run t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
You're running like this and Joe.
You know what I'm saying? The little ass shorts on, and you think he done stole something.
Crazy, man.
That's it. Well, usually what it is niggas be hot, right? So they'll have a shirt off and they'll just have a shorts on, and their shirt will probably just be tied up or something, or they just running because nigga they still trying to get it. But it always feels like, man, I hope nobody mess with that guy. Like, you know, because I even be like, where you going, bro? Like, you just out here just running? And then I always think of how safe it would be to do that. Like, you just out here running? You know, white people run over here. They gonna think you're chasing one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he keeps coming behind him. It's been 8 blocks. 8 blocks he's been there.
Little whole while dude didn't even know you was there.
You know what I'm saying? This bitch jamming that new jigger. Ain't no new jigger.
Oh man, I wish. Yeah, I wish. We both.
It's a new game.
Yeah, we heard that. I'm still going through it. 30 songs.
Oh, I ain't heard all of it. I was just talking about the one about Marshall.
Yeah, we was talking about that one yesterday. That 10-minute slaughter, I guess, fest.
Was it?
That's why I said I guess.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was some
I like this. Once he warmed up, he got okay.
Yeah, I mean 10 minutes. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But he had to warm, and the first 5 minutes was warming up. It literally was like, man, what are you doing? Come on, bro.
Save it for the last 5.
Then once he got on the back end, it's like, all right, I got my swing. I know what I want to say about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then it kind of got to a point where it's like, oh, well, that's a valid point.
Yeah, I'm finna go run back through it though. Run back through it for the weekend.
Yeah, I probably will not. I heard enough the first time.
Yeah,
I literally went through the whole thing and said, yeah, that was all right. Not something I'm going to listen to again, though.
Right.
And that was it. Now, the album, I haven't checked his album. Look, I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't heard Beyonce album yet. Who else just dropped? Game for sure I haven't heard. Somebody else just dropped that was kind of... Joey Badass?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, yeah, I wasn't even checking for it. So, yeah, I definitely haven't checked that one out. But no, somebody else big. Megan.
Oh
Megan
yeah.
Thee Stallion. Yeah, but I
Again?
have not
Yeah.
checked her out yet. And it was funny.
Okay.
I was in traffic today, and I see this dude right, and I could only see his arm, and it was just tatted the fuck up, right, in the truck. So I'm looking at the car. I'm looking at my car. My shit's blocking who he is, right? He is banging this Megan Thee Stallion hard to pitch the album. And I'm looking like, who is this guy? It looks like a white guy, but with tattoos up his arm.
Mm.
He pulls up, it's a Mexican guy. And all I could think was, Jamie Megan? That's
Hey,
wild. But
hey, yeah, man. Look, he like he
she
wants.
ain't. But you know what? Megan is Texas. This is Texas. So
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie. I was actually checking for her before Joy Badass.
I'm gonna go listen to that too. Yeah, I gotta do
I
some
like
homework
Meg,
this
man.
weekend.
I'm a strong believer that Megan Thee Stallion is an actual fucking MC.
MC?
Yeah, she can rap, bro.
Hmm.
Meg can rap, bro. Like Meg can rap. She rap like niggas rap. She just say girl shit.
With that Texas accent.
It's the girl shit that actually turns you off about her raps though, because she says girl shit in boy ways. You know what I'm saying? You know, like make them eat my cat while I tell none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like if Pimp C would have said make her suck my dick, you probably like, hey, but it's the fact that she's saying girl shit, putting niggas.
That's for them. Yeah,
right.
That's for them to feel.
But
you know,
it's bars though. If it's bars, it's bars. So I
Yeah.
don't care if you got them and they hot, they hot. So I fucks with Meg. Meg can rap. I ain't just saying like she should be barring me down, but when it comes to women that I can listen to rap, Meg is up there. Because it's a lot of women I can't listen to rap.
right?
Some of these hoes shut the fuck up.
Should
And then some of them be like, man, why are you not the one? Why are you not the one? Why? Of all these, I like that Glorilla girl. I think she can rap too. She ratchet to hell, but I fucks with her.
I'm gonna check her. I've heard, but I haven't.
Balls. Like I ain't gonna say balls, but her songs, you know what I'm saying? Like she got good songs. Like they feel, she go hard. So I fucks with
Darn
her.
it, I got some homework to do. What time?
Yeah, I fucks with Glorilla.
I'm gonna have some feedback next week. I'm gonna have some feedback next week.
Yeah, she nice.
I'm gonna mess with it this weekend while I'm in here doing work and grading work. So
already that man school now, the education. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's an interesting week, man.
It is a week indeed.
Oh yeah, we got the show coming up. We got the show. I was about to ask you what you got for them.
You already know. Still
Show
back
coming
outside,
up.
man. September 19th. I did say 19th. It is 19th. DJ Cho, I got a promo code. Hold on.
Oh yeah, okay. We put that in the chat.
I got a promo code. Y'all can get the tickets for the low. Give me a second here. They just sent it to me today, and I was like, you know what? Redbird 634. All caps. Redbird 634. No spaces. You put Redbird 634 in, and you can get the tickets for whatever. But that'll expire on August the 20th. So you only got 2 days to use that promo code.
So
use it, get you a ticket, come to a Redbird Rip show. We doing it mucho grande with
even if you don't show up, cop a ticket because I'm live streaming.
That's true. And Chunky gonna be there, and he probably gonna be live streaming too.
See, so there we go. We got 2 channels live streaming.
It's gonna be shit.
So support my dog.
I'm trying to get loose. I've been running, you know what I'm saying, getting my wind up. You know what I'm saying? I got the DJ behind me. I'm doing it for hip hop this time because they be talking shit about me. So I'm gonna make sure that I show them who I'm is on that stage this time because I ain't been there in a while and they need to feel me.
So go ahead and copy y'all tickets. Redbird 634. You can doeseverything.com. When you get to the ticket link.
Matter of fact, you can get the ticket right there. I'm putting it on the website right on the front page.
Okay, so it's gonna be on the front page. Here's the
Yeah, you just
website,
go to the website and you can get
ripdoeseverything.com,
your ticket right there on the website.
and then Redbird 634, and then bam, you should be able to get a discount on your ticket. I'll be there. You can also hit up Redbird Ripper, and he still got his music and stuff up there. You know, you guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Joe Numbers HHM. You can also go stream the corner. I'm gonna go ahead and run it towards once we close. I'll go ahead and run it. Stream that. Working on. I'm gonna be appearing on Haddonfield 2, which is gonna be Frank FINGAZ new album, and then I'll be on that. Then I'm putting together this compilation for us too, so that's still in the works. So I do appreciate everybody tapping in with us. I gotta go ahead and get it in. I got early mornings now. Super early morning. But I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Episode 19, me and Rip, you did. Shout out Frank FINGAZ. I know he probably had to work late, put in some extra hours.
Already.
But we'll be back next Thursday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah, get money.
Get our song together. I gotta log off. Facebook, I'm sorry y'all ain't gonna be able to hear the song. Go ahead and stream it. I need my Facebook page so y'all can still come back and watch it. Mark told me if he hear my song, which is crazy because it's our song, Mark. It's our song, dog. You flagging us for nothing.
Right. That's how they do though. They don't believe something so awesome comes from people that they see right there in front of them.
Yeah. So I had to get all right. So now that's out of the way. Let me go ahead and run it. I had to log off Facebook. Here we go. Episode 19 in the books, man. From us to y'all. We is out. Let me run this. Get this in there.
Grew up and hung out on a corner just like this one, not too far from here. A corner like thousands of others across the country. It's a place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Block hot as a sauna. It's going down, kinda hot on the corner. You better run, here they come, hesitate, you don't wanna. Bear witness the trauma. Going down on the corner, it's going down. Block hot as a sauna. It's going down, kinda hot on the corner. You better run, here they come, hesitate, you don't wanna. Bear witness the trauma. Going down on the corner, it's going down. Shit we live and talk is official. Take a ref, include the whistle, when neither can stop a pistol. Bullets flip it in tissue. People posted they miss you. Get fucked by the judicial injustice, clearer than crystals. Dog, you know what? I ain't gon' speak up on that issue. But bad bitches ain't the only ones that'll kiss you. Man, niggas hating in the back, waiting to clip you. And ain't gotta be from New York for homie to nick you. For a dub and a nick you. Get some pressure as a stress reliever. And I done seen it many times. I know that procedure. I know it well. Listen out if you feel compelled. Just say you're feeling this message and what this story tells. I'm from the era where pressure did get the better of us. Be better hustlers, stack chips to have better summers. We had instructions on how to live and stay afloat, and raise the kids to get them out so they'll never know. Block hot as a sauna. It's going down, kinda hot on the corner. You better run, here they come, hesitate, you don't wanna. Bear witness the trauma. Going down on the corner, it's going down. Block hot as a sauna. It's going down, kinda hot on the corner. You better run, here they come, hesitate, you don't wanna. Bear witness the trauma. Going down on the corner.
You see, I never played the corner, but there's many situations that I've controlled. It ain't a wedding, but past my ring, what I propose. Plus, I'm not a god, but it's out the dirt that I have rose. And I got work that'll easily leave your block exposed. I came to collect what's equivalent to kills. So much lies, only believe what I say is real. Destroying everything's when I level the playing field. My force can't close from the air, then my Navy SEALs. So anyways, my corner, if I'm standing there, they haven't paid enough money to act like I care. The threats aren't big enough to act like I fear. My plate isn't big enough to act like I share. Yeah, how much is shorty's prouder? That's fly talk for all my peoples that's promoting dollars. Forget fighting for a corner that's promoting nada. Secure a block inside the metaverse is what I'm trying to jackpot.
Block hot as a sauna. It's going down, kinda hot on the corner. You better run, here they come as the teacher don't wanna. Bear witness the trauma. Going down on the corner. It's going down. Block hot as a sauna. It's going down, kinda hot on the corner. You better run, here they come as the teacher don't wanna. Bear witness the trauma. Going down on the corner. It's going down.
Say, little homie, get off the block, you make the block hot. Few moments later, off in the distance, hear them shots. They call them slipping, they catch you slipping, you get got. Everyone hands reaching up out the same pot. Yeah, fast forward a few years, it got a new owner. They sweep out front now, but it's the same corner. Youngsters in fast cars is trying to do donuts. Go slow us, up on us. Yeah, we learn the money, we move the money, that's a chess move. We take a hit and we get back up like that's a flesh wound. We stand out front and we spit our shit, hey, that's the best groove. Let's cesspool, eat blessed food, mangoes and papayas. Let's hear it for the one who was treated like a pariah, yet he grew to be king with a bad attitude and a dream to paint the scene in the only colors he's ever seen, red, black, and green.
Block hot as a sauna. It's going down, kinda hot on the corner. You better run, here they come as the teacher don't wanna. Bear witness the trauma. Going down on the corner. It's going down.
You wanna know who got the good drugs? You wanna know who got killed last night and why and who did it? You come here. The contradiction of it is,
it's going down.
On one hand, the corner pulsates with life, the energy of human beings trying to make it to the next day. But also, it's a place of
it's
death,
going down.
be it the slow death of addiction or the suddenness of gunshots.